Ahoy, Morning Breathers. Welcome to Thursday. It's a good Thursday morning here at the Morning Breath crew. Ahoy. We have the glorious Greta this morning. Ahoy.
Ahoy.
It's your birthday yesterday.
It was the big 3-3.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Double threes.
Double out three. Give me a pair of threes.
Yeah.
How about that?
I know.
What do you think about being 33?
I don't know. I don't really have a feeling about it.
You
I remember
really
when,
shouldn't.
No, I remember when I turned 25. That made me sad for some reason.
It
I don't.
did?
Yeah, and I look back. I'm like, why?
Oh boy. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
It's been good. 30s have been good.
Well, good.
It's been a good.
Landon do anything? Did he bring you a cake and?
No, my parents did. He brought some Chick-fil-A though. We had some Chick-fil-A and some cake.
That
And
kid. He's such a good guy.
I know. Got me some gifts. Kind of gave me gifts all throughout the day. So
Look
he
at
did good.
that.
Thanks. Thanks, Bladen.
Nice. Nice.
He's so fun. I can't wait to get back on the golf course with him.
Oh, he's ready.
just a
He's
hoot.
going to Arizona next weekend.
Oh, he
And
is?
all they're doing
Taking
is
his clubs?
golfing. Yep.
Awesome.
He's ready.
Very good. We also have Boss Man Matt here.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you. And my lad, SPP, super producer Peter.
Skipper.
Ahoy.
I wish the camera was on his face. I was like, I wish you guys could see that.
You turned a little red.
I did turn a little red. Not expecting
Not
SPP
prepared.
This morning.
Hello. It just, I don't know, it just sounds good to me. SPP.
I like it. SPP.
You know me.
Nikki G thought he was the first one in this morning, and Jimmy beat him by
he beat
just a little bit.
It's been a millisecond.
Nanoseconds.
But Jimmy and Nikki
Love
G are
the
here
fight
this morning.
there, guys.
Welcome, gentlemen. The Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew, we are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank
Willie.
you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie.
Jimmy says he gets up at 5:30 just so he's the first one in the chat.
I'll bet you do, Jimmy.
That is commitment.
I'll bet you do. Peter, I'll bet you watched some of the Iowa State game last night, if not all of it.
Not really.
Are you kidding me?
I was busy.
You,
Busy.
being from Columbia, right? That was your school.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you would have been really tuned into that to see KU go down.
Well, I'm an Iowa fan as well.
Okay.
So I'm not a big fan of Iowa State.
Well,
And I'm not a
Okay.
Mizzou fan as
Welcome
well,
to
so
the
I don't
room.
like Kansas. So plus I was
'Cause
busy, I had stuff going on, so I tuned in as much as I could.
all right.
But
Because I have friends in Columbia, and I know how Columbia treats Kansas with their chants,
Yep.
and they should have been watching pretty loud and proud last night because they want to see KU go down any time of the day. So that was did you watch it, Matt?
I watched zero of it. I saw that they won.
Zero?
Look, pretty convincingly.
it.
You watched
you?
it? I didn't watch the whole thing.
Not the
I
whole
watched
thing. I
parts.
watched a good chunk of it, though.
Number 2 in the nation.
Yeah.
Lost one time. They're a pretty good ball club.
They are a good ball club. Didn't they?
And
They
they didn't
won.
even have their best player.
Just
Yeah.
really.
Momcilovic.
Yeah,
I don't know
however
his
you
best
say his
player.
name.
Yeah,
got
they
hurt.
call him Mommy. What a weird nickname.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Momcilovic is his last name, I think, right?
Chilovich.
And
I'd call him mommy too.
they
Why
call-
would you want to say that?
Chilovich.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, Mom Chilovich.
Mommy.
But they call him Mommy. That's just a weird name for a
Yeah.
college kid in general. Hey, Mommy.
Hey, Mommy.
What?
Like
But yeah, he was out. He hurt his hand or something, and they won by like
15 or
15.
18.
Yeah.
Well, somebody at the last shot, he had a Caitlin Clark 3. Iowa
Okay.
State did.
Yeah, from the volleyball pool.
From the volleyball hole. Did you watch that?
No.
That was still awesome. That was still awesome. I can't wait. Gosh. It makes me want to go to a game and just scream that out. Shoot it from the volleyball pole hole. Mom Vinovich. So that was fun to watch that. I didn't watch the whole thing because my new favorite show, which I don't even know what days it's on. It was on last night. It's on Fox. I don't even know the dang name of it, where they take celebrities and they go through like Navy training,
I
Navy
love that
SEAL.
show.
Did you see it?
I've
It's
seen
just-
the first 2 episodes, so.
Well, I don't know if I've seen the first
I don't
2 or
know.
not. I
The
think I saw
Special
the first one.
Forces,
Yeah,
yeah.
Special Forces.
Yeah.
And these guys are badasses. You know, and,
The Green Berets or whatever, the Special
they're
Forces.
SEALs,
guys.
I think.
Yeah, SEALs,
Yeah,
okay.
they're intense.
and I mean, they're badasses.
Right.
Like, yeah, if they come up and told me to go do, yeah, I'm doing
I'm
it.
doing whatever it is. Don't care.
I don't
I'm
care.
doing it.
I don't care what happens to me. I'm going to
Yeah.
do it. So,
Yeah.
but the whole premise of this is, I mean, these former stars. Cam Newton's on it.
He's huge.
Yeah, and just some other guys like Bruce Jenner's son, which I didn't even know,
I know who that is,
existed. And Denise Richards.
Okay.
It's just
Still a
some
wide variety of famous people, but
some Olympic participants, and it's
So-
it's interesting.
So at least most of them are in relatively good shape already, right?
yeah.
like maybe half,
Yeah.
probably.
There was a
Some
motocross guy. Did
Yeah.
you see?
I can't think of
He's
his
in pretty
name.
good shape. I have no clue who he is, but
Travis Pastrana.
it's not him.
No.
Okay. It's the only one I
That
know.
guy-
That's the
I
only
can't
name.
remember-
That's
I
the only
can't
one I
remember
know.
what his
That
name
dude
is.
has just got the hell beat out of him.
Yeah. I think he said he's had like 30 broken bones
Yeah,
or something
he's
like
nuts.
that. And it's
So,
good though.
I don't know what there is about that. I think I
Yeah.
like seeing those celebrities just kind of fail and cry and
Yeah. Blaine and I are always like, oh, I could do that. I think I could do that. And then I'm like, no, I don't know. If I can. They had to like jump onto a helicopter, but I absolutely could not do that. I'd try. Like I
could
wouldn't
do
be
that.
scared to do it, but I don't think I'd be able to do that. And hang on.
it's hard. Everything is harder than it looks. That's for sure.
I'll have to
So
watch
that's
that.
my
It's
kind of
good.
my new favorite show.
I think it's probably on Hulu. I'll watch it.
I think new episodes are Thursdays, I think maybe. 'Cause
it
I
is?
think we went to watch it last night and
I saw it last night.
Oh, maybe-
was that a rerun?
I don't know. What were they doing?
They rowed a boat out to it. They had to.
Oh,
pump
that
up-
must be new.
Pump up a boat. And,
Okay,
and they
maybe-
had it.
I think that's
And
new.
I think there's another one on Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Okay, it must be
There are
Wednesdays
like two
then.
left. There's only 8 or 9 guys. They started with 16.
Oh, and they vote somebody off.
Oh,
or-
they just
They
get
like
thrown
kick
off,
themselves
basically.
off and
they're like,
they
I'm
quit.
out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Like 2 people went
Some
off
get hurt.
yesterday because they had broken ribs. Well, I'm telling you, they didn't have broken ribs.
Right.
I can speak from experience. There was a boxing match. You had headgear on. You had these
Oh,
great.
yeah, but I haven't seen that.
And somebody got hit, and she went down, and she says, "Oh, I can't breathe. I think my ribs are broken." And the docs there said, "Yeah, they're broken ribs."
No.
She fell in sand. She didn't hit anything. But
She might have hurt her
doesn't
ribs,
matter.
but-
it doesn't matter.
But they're not broken.
Yeah, you could have a lacerated liver.
Yeah, well, yeah. But you don't have broken ribs.
Don't have broken ribs, damn it.
We got a lot of people going in this morning.
Yeah,
Denise
say
is on the
hellos.
treadmill at the Y. Jeff checking in.
Nick's saying hi to everybody.
Yeah, Nikki G's calling everybody out. So we got Aubrey and Aubrey to chime in, Rachel to chime in.
So who's Aubrey?
Aubrey. So Aubrey she works at Ace, but she's also been running cameras for us
that's
during
right.
the
okay.
during the live sports. So
Nice.
so yeah, our Aubrey's part of the team too.
Nice.
Aubrey and Nikki G team.
Yep, the Aubrey Nikki G team, and Rachel and Julie. So
Hey, thank you, Rachel.
Okay. Well, there's a bit of sad news.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The end of Red Dye number 3.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
Saw it.
So don't eat. Save your M&M bags because they still have Red Dye number 3 red ones. I think.
So
How many red dyes are there?
I don't know.
Well, there's. I've not heard of
These
number
3.
2 or 4.
There's at least 3.
Number
okay.
3 is the most popular one.
So if this is so dangerous and they banned it from topical stuff, makeup,
like in
and whatever-
1990?
In 1990, but you could still ingest it. You could still
Yeah,
eat it.
that's
You just
still
couldn't-
okay. Yeah.
But even then, the ban doesn't actually take effect. They have like 2 full years to
really?
till like
I saw
that.
2026 or 2027 before it actually has to be out of food.
I didn't read it. I was so hurt.
So hurt by that.
By red number 3 going away. I've grown up with red number 3.
It's
part of me.
You have, and it probably literally is part of
Might
you.
be, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's still sitting in your veins, eating through whatever core
Okay,
organs.
I was part of the test subjects.
yeah.
The reason they banned it.
But if it's so dangerous, why are they giving it 2 year?
I know. Like, let's get rid of it.
And
Because it's not
exactly.
that dangerous. Who
So
am I to say?
yeah, well, R.I.P. Red Dye number 3.
We should write a song.
Yeah,
We're John the Voice can write a
That's what
song.
yeah, we'd have to get John on that. You don't want me to write a song.
Either.
What else? I did want to say that this is a big deal. The Israel-Hamas peace deal.
Yeah,
Let's see if that holds.
Apparently I just read this morning they're not voting on it. The Israeli government or cabinet or whatever it is decided not to vote on it, or at least
really?
not yet. So it's not official yet. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
there's still some things that we work out, but it's looking somewhat good.
Well, this is progress, I think, right?
Yeah.
So,
It needs to be done.
yeah.
They have to be running out of gumption on this, I would think. But we don't live in the Middle East. We're not from the Middle East.
yeah,
think
I don't-
They have conviction.
I don't think we can fully understand
Yeah, that's a different-
the mindset of the religious whatever
Yeah.
beliefs and
You
whatever.
vowed
So,
to eliminate an entire race of
yeah, that's
Maybe you had too much red dye.
maybe too much red dye number 3. So, yeah,
I don't know.
we had red dye number 3. We got that, and this is also
Was that on your list of things?
No, it wasn't. But we haven't
important to me.
we haven't talked about this. But Caitlin Clark had a stalker.
I saw that.
And that was, I mean, this is not funny at all. But serious. He was from Texas, and he like went to Indianapolis, was in a
Yeah.
hotel, and
That's
was
creepy.
tweeting direct messages, creepy stuff to her. But he pled,
May the heavens from above shine light upon your soul.
yeah.
Thank you. Wish someone said that to me every time I sneeze.
I'll record that
Yeah.
because I can't be around
exactly.
it all the
Play
It's on camera. It's on camera. But yeah, he pleaded not guilty, but at the same time he said he didn't mean any harm, and he was only fantasizing about being in a relationship with her. He said that in
Ew.
court. And but the other part is that so he's released, or he can be released on like $5,000 cash bond or something, but he has to stay in Indianapolis. Of course, he has a restraining order, but those whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they don't listen to those all
Yeah.
the time if they're that upset.
But so they're saying you have to stay in Indianapolis till your court date, which is like in March or something. And so he has to, I don't know. That's just, the whole thing's creepy weird.
It is
And
creepy weird.
all that's creepy weird. He's a 55-year-old guy or something.
What
and-
is there about that triggers people to do that?
Yeah,
I guess
it's-
I won't understand.
yeah. Yeah. So
what is his
know-
plan to like kidnap her? Like I
I don't know. They didn't release the messages, and I see why. I mean, I know
Yeah,
why,
yeah,
but they
yeah.
were, apparently some of them were very sexually charged, and some of them were very. It was
did-
not good.
yeah.
I don't understand all this stuff, but can't you block that?
I would.
as a her
I
account.
think
Can't-
so.
I would.
Can her people block that?
I would think, but I mean, once it comes through, I mean, and they said, and I don't know, I don't want to get too far into this because I don't know what I'm talking about, but they said they were giving Caitlin a lot of credit for coming forward, because most women would just ignore it or block it or leave it alone and not
True. Yeah.
not follow up on it. But they're giving her credit for saying, "Hey, I'm not going to put up with this, and you're going to go to jail and you're going to do whatever." So. Yeah, I think they probably can block it, but she chose not to ignore it, and which is
Good for her.
good for her, exactly. So
It may not be the last one.
no, she's I mean, she's one of the top 5 most famous people in the entire world.
that's-
Yeah, I'm surprised this is like the first that it's happened.
Yeah.
It may not have been.
I know.
You
Maybe
know
this has
what?
been the worst, but
It's crazy. I kind of thinking on that same train. I read also that the NCAA is now going to up the ante for the women's teams that play in March Madness.
Good.
There's $25 million more that will be split among the participants,
oh,
and then it in a few years it goes up to $50 million.
that's
Good.
great.
So that one more thing that I think
Yeah.
Caitlin and some of the other stars, I can't just say totally Caitlin.
No, but
She's a big reason why more money's coming that way.
well, to women, to college and pros, right? I mean,
Right.
they got a
Yeah.
huge new deal too. So,
That-
and you're right. It's probably not all her, but without her, would it have happened? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't either.
Either.
I don't either.
Amazing. I honestly can't wait for the WNBA to start again, so I can not watch it on Peacock.
WBA TV or whatever.
I'll watch
it's
it
on.
wherever I can, but it won't be. I won't watch it on Peacock.
Well, they got this 3-on-3 league that started or it's going to start
forgot
soon,
about
or
that.
if it either has started or it's going to start very soon. It's like an 8-week schedule, but it's 3-on-3, and like all the top players are playing except for Caitlin.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Like Aja Wilson. And
I think Kate Martin and
Angel.
Angel and Aaliyah Boston. I mean, a lot of, and there's a lot, right? But I mean, I think all the big stars except for Caitlin are playing in it.
she needs some time off.
Yeah, I agree.
Still,
I agree.
for sure. All right. What else? Oh, yeah. Do one more thing.
All right, Breaking Bad house.
Say again.
Huge house.
I was going to text you the other day. I heard that on the radio.
Huge fan of Breaking Bad, right?
Oh, yeah?
So the house that Walt and Skylar lived in, which is just an ordinary little house
Yeah,
in
like in a
Albuquerque,
cul-de-sac,
in Albuquerque, New Mexico, is on sale because the people that lived there, it's an actual house. It was never a movie set. The people lived there while they were filming. They just like got out of the way when they were filming.
Crazy.
So they were still living in the house, and they got to see all the production, whatever, of this family living in their house. Anyway, so they still live there. They've owned the house for 52 years. The family has.
Wow.
And they're finally moving because
Can't take it
they can't take it. The people coming by, people are throwing pizza on the roof, and because that was seen in the movie,
Oh, it
it was a
was?
big thing where Walt got mad, throw pizza on the roof, and the pizza stayed on the roof for a long time. So people are coming by and throwing pizzas on their roof and driving by, and they put up a fence. Anyway, so they're finally moving.
Enough's enough.
The average house price in Albuquerque is $400,000. They're got it listed for $4 million.
Well,
I'm sure someone will buy it.
You know, if as long as you could buy it, let's say you could buy it for $4 million, and you could recoup that somehow by giving tours, or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
True. That's a good idea.
But then Albuquerque's got to agree to do that.
Yeah, well,
neighbors.
yeah.
Are you okay, neighbors?
I doubt the
I bet
neighbors.
the neighbors.
yeah, so neighbors. I'm
The neighbors are just
They're
as
probably over it too.
and they didn't get the benefit of getting paid to use their house during the filming. They're just innocent bystanders in
Yeah.
this whole thing, right?
$4 million.
They're listed for $4 million. Average price is $400,000. And that house,
it's nothing special, at
it's
least in the
nothing-
show.
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's-
they've done anything to it.
I don't know.
Could be money in it.
Well, right, could be drug money hidden in the
There's gotta
basement.
be.
You just never
Yeah.
know.
Somewhere.
In the wall,
I'm
in
gonna
the
tear that
laundry
damn
room.
thing down.
Yeah, they lived there 52 years and they're finally tired of it.
That's awesome.
Out.
I don't blame them. It's kind of like, yeah, I just don't blame them. 7:32, Peter. Yeah, should we take a break? Okay, we'll be right back.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Ahoy, Morning Breathers. Welcome back to Thursday's Morning Breath. It's January 16.
It is.
We're 4 days away from the NCAA football championship game.
Yep.
Woohoo.
That'll be fun.
It will be fun.
That'll be fun. I'll be watching.
What time do they play?
Like
7?
6:30 or 7?
We talked about it. I can't remember.
can't remember
It's
either.
I feel
6:30.
like I remember you guys talking about it, but I don't
6:30 or
remember
7:30.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Kind of early, which I remember being glad.
Well, I hope
Good,
it's I hope
yeah.
it's 6:30 instead of
Maybe when
7:30.
it's on, like, 8.
6:30.
6:30.
And where do they
Yay.
play it?
New Orleans.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yep.
I do need to mention that, Greta, you're looking pretty drip today. You got some drip going on.
Thank you.
It's always looks better and smells better.
That was
on
order right there, man.
Tuesdays.
That was
I was trying to think of a word to say back, but I don't even know. You got me beat.
That's
You
'cause I
surprised
keep
me.
this
Yeah.
I keep that baby handy. Tuesdays and Thursdays are good days in here. It always looks better and smells better.
You saying I smell bad?
I'm saying we all do. We don't smell as we all do. But Greta is just and Rachel are just that much better. What else you got on your list?
I got some
'Cause
Iowa
I
trivia.
could do other stuff.
That's all right. Well,
Go.
I got some Iowa trivia if you guys are all interested.
Yeah.
I'm
It's not terribly difficult Iowa trivia. It's not obscure Iowa trivia.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn a couple weeks ago.
Well, so you're ready.
Yeah.
So let's start with this. So what is the official bird of Iowa?
The yellow. God dang it.
Goldfinch?
It is goldfinch. You're
I
right.
thought.
What is the official flower of Iowa? I wouldn't have known
I
this
know
one.
this rose.
It's a rose.
It's the wild rose. What is the official tree of Iowa?
Well,
Pine tree.
I can tell you this: it's not the emerald ash any longer.
It's not that.
Not the ash tree. We can't make any more
tree.
bats here.
It is the oak tree.
Oh, that was a guess.
Yeah. This one should be pretty easy. If you build it, they will come. Is repeated throughout which 1989 baseball film
Bridges
based
of
in
Madison County.
Iowa? It's not that.
Peter agreed with me.
Field of
We
Dreams.
thought it was.
Field of Dreams.
They're doing some big renovation up there, aren't they? Well, you'll laugh.
Ray says Tim's dropping the Riz.
I love it.
I have crib notes here too. Right?
Conceived as a competitor to SAT, what Iowa spawned sub-standardized college prep tests surpassed the SAT by number of test takers back in 2012.
ACT?
ACT. This one's a little harder. The Kent Corporation had its humble beginnings when the founder began producing Kent 34 baby beef, the first feed without filler in what Iowa city? Kent Feeds, which is huge. It was started
I
in
knew this
Close.
one time, but I can't remember.
Indianola.
Somewhere
Among
over there.
Gannett's massive empire is what most circulated paper in Iowa that sponsors a namesake annual bike ride across the state?
Des Moines Register.
The Des Moines Register. The Fenelon Place elevator.
I remember when that first came out. I was a paper boy for the Register,
1972.
and so I'm delivering the paper, and I always read the headlines, and it was a big one. And
Did you ride your bike and throw them?
I walked most of the time,
Oh, okay.
and I never understood how to say that word, RAGBRAI.
RAGBRAI.
Yeah.
Yep. Register's
What the
annual
hell is
Great Bike
this?
Ride across Iowa.
They made a big deal about it, so I knew about it as a paper boy because I was a representative of that newspaper.
There you go.
Do you still have paper boys, or do you just mail them?
We just mail everything. But like the Gazette, the Register, they still have paper carriers because they do Sunday delivery. They can't do mail.
Did you notice that difference?
Well,
You
yeah,
say
they're not all
paper
paper
boy.
boys. They're
Paper boys.
carriers.
Paper carriers.
They're carriers.
Paper carriers.
Yeah, they're not all paper boys. In
True.
fact, when we had
Well-
when we decided to go to mail, the carriers that we had, most of them were adults,
True.
and and that was just their part-time job, and that's what they did.
To keep you fit and trim.
Well, not all of them.
Well, I remember the one guy, he rode a bike everywhere. So.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, RAGBRAI, that started as a whim. Two columnists
yeah.
said, "Hey, we're going to ride across the state. If anyone wants to join us, you can." And like 400 people showed up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and now it's 50,000 people.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
You done it?
I have.
I've done it.
I have not.
Yep, I did it.
Peter?
I don't think I
I think
will.
everybody should do that once in their life.
I think I did it.
Did you do the whole thing, or just a part of it?
I went 5 times and rode most of it on 4 times, and did ride the whole thing on the fifth time. Yep. But I started when I was 13, so I was like 13, 14, 15. I went with Ray. Ray's the one that actually got me going on it. Ray's done it. Ray, you can chime in here. Ray's done like 40 of
Really?
them.
Jeez.
Like Ray does it every year, and But I did it when I was a teenager, and you could recover. You
Yeah,
could be
you were
awake
ready.
till you could be awake until 2:00 in the morning. And since I was a teenager, I may or may not have had beers and stuff the night before.
probably didn't.
Probably didn't.
Because the
but-
mother's listening, you know.
and then you could sleep in a tent, and then you could get up at 6:00 in the morning and ride your bike for 70 miles. Ain't happening now.
yeah,
I
I
can
don't
tell you
know.
that.
You could do it. It was a very easy schedule. You wake up in the morning, you fold your tent, you ride about 10 or 15 miles, you go have pancakes.
Yep.
And you continue the ride to the next stop and the next, and now you're having a beer probably.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
I chose to have a beer every stop. You get into your host town, you set up your tent, you shower, you go downtown,
Or you
and
might
party till
take
1 or 2.
might take a little nap in the afternoon.
I never did.
You're an animal.
I was always the last guy. We were always the last guy in. So I rode on it like you before. You could stay in the last town before, to however long you wanted.
right.
Many times I came into the host city in the dark.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh well, I never did that. I was usually in by 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Yeah.
I was barely done with my pancakes.
Yeah, no, I was usually in 1, 2, and I wasn't racing. That's the big thing. It's not a race. I mean, you don't have to try very hard.
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
Pretty leisurely ride.
It's 6 10-mile rides.
Yeah, basically.
Just about anybody can ride 10 miles.
Yeah.
Believe me, you can.
Yeah. Well, the first time I did it, I went with Ray, and Ray says, "Hey, you wanna go?" He says he's done 37 of them. Wow. First time I went with Ray and his family. Oh, we're late already.
I know.
They said, "Hey, you want to go?" And I was 13 years old, and I'm like, "Sure, why not?" I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Got nothing else to do.
And Ray was riding, and his little brother, who's 4 or 5 years younger than we are, was also going and had a bike that fit him. And so I'm 13, so this kid's like 8, right? So one day we got about 20 miles outside of a town to the last town, and they said, "Hey, do you want to jump on this?" Well, and ride it in. I'm like, well, sure, I can ride a bike. Well, I've been riding dirt bikes my entire life and never a 10-speed, and that was the most miserable I've ever been, ever, because I hadn't trained, I hadn't done anything. I just was. They said, "Hey, you want to ride?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll ride a bike."
I'll be fine.
Yeah, not so much. Then I did it again and trained pretty extensively.
You got to train your behind
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Yes. That.
That's really the most important thing to train.
Yeah.
All right, 7:42. Peter, we got to take our last break so we can get set for the day. These people are waiting. All right, we'll be right back.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers. This has been a fast morning.
It has been.
Fast morning. Well, Ray's still talking about. Oh, they.
Yeah.
Everybody's bike got stolen, but yours.
We were in Spencer, and everybody had brand new bikes. Mine might have been fairly new, but it was not to as high a quality as the rest of them. But we had them all like leaning together, and like everybody got their bikes stolen. They left mine.
Hey, I went across the state on a Schwinn, 10-speed.
Well, mine was a Schwinn. It was a Latour, but it was new. Or newer. I can't remember exactly when I got it, but anyway, Ray got his bike stolen. That was a bad deal. I mean, clearly you're in Spencer, Iowa, on Wright Bride, and I can't remember how
taking the sag wagon the rest of the way.
Well, I can't remember how that worked. I probably volunteered to say you ride mine. I'll ride the wagon today, but I can't remember.
Matt, we better get set for the day.
Set for the day. Time 7:45 a.m. It is the 16th day of January.
Day after Greta's birthday.
Day after Greta's birthday. Temperature right now in Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, and Washington is a balmy 28 degrees, which is warmer than the high that we had yesterday. So that's good. Lots of sunshine today with a high of 38 and a low of 25, even warmer tomorrow. Today's headlines from the SoutheastIowaUnion.com. In Fairfield area, the driver crashes head-on into a Fairfield police squad car.
What the hell was he thinking there?
Well,
you looked at me. You wanted me to talk, didn't you?
Well, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. And yeah, he did it intentionally. There was a chase that went on, and that's the whole thing. Historic Milan trolley rolls into Mount Pleasant. The old Midwest Old Thresher's got a new trolley.
The what?
Midwest Old Thresher's got a brand new trolley.
Milan trolley?
I don't know. You read the story and find out. All right. Power School data breach impacted.
You're such a tease.
That's kind of the point, right?
You're just teasing me.
SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Get the whole story.
I understand.
Power School data breach impacted Washington students and staff. Power School is they can look up grades and attendance reports, and it's the whole encompassing thing that the students and teachers can use. I'm not so sure that they don't get their homework through that. I don't.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's a big computer program that the school's on.
Hey Greta, I knew it was your birthday, but I thought it was today.
What?
I knew it was your birthday, but I thought it was today. I got to change it. I had your birthday in there as today.
Oh.
You came up on my calendar as your birthday today.
Oh, no. Your
so
day
I'm
off.
switching.
24 hours late.
24 hours late. So, if you want more about those headlines or a bunch of other stories, go to SoutheastIowaUnion.com or today's Southeast Iowa Union newspaper. Sports tonight, Fairfield Bowling hosts Burlington.
Ooh, that's a tongue twister.
I know. I almost tried to zip past that and I couldn't do it. Fairfield boys and girls basketball will travel up the road a little to Pekin. Fairfield boys and girls wrestling are both in action at home in a double duel.
Oh.
And Mount Pleasant comes to Washington for a boys wrestling meet tonight. And encourage you to go watch it live. But if you can't watch it live in person, you can watch it live on the Southeast Iowa Video Network right here.
You guys will be
We're going to be there.
Awesome.
So we will be there on this and on Facebook and YouTube. So watch it live or go in person. On this day in history, on this day in 1973, the last episode of Bonanza aired on NBC as a popular Western series ended after 14 seasons.
I still will watch that. That's on at noon. There's a channel where it's on all the time.
Is it? I remember watching it as a kid. I was in reruns, but it
was my favorite.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you watch it?
No.
I was going to say, no way.
No.
No, it ended.
I know what it is, but
it ended in 1973.
Yeah, wasn't quite here yet.
No. Well, I was, but I was pretty young. Greta, random joke, random quote, or random fact?
Ooh, what'd you guys do yesterday?
We did random fact yesterday.
Oh, I like that one. Let's do a quote.
Whoever said that money can't buy happiness simply didn't know where to go shopping. That's
true.
The lovely Bo Derek said that. Yeah, exactly. I knew that'd get you.
Everybody just give me a one.
Yeah, Bo Derek's like 70 now, but she was
all right.
Yeah.
She was. That's all.
Oh, it's a female.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that didn't.
Oh, very much so.
Okay, we. Peter's ready to get out of here, aren't you?
He's trying to kick us out.
We're late.
We're
late.
Hey,
so
we're always on time.
Hold on, Ray, my man. Support your local news source. Subscriptions to the Southeast Iowa Union make a wonderful gift.
Look at that kid.
That's
and
right.
That is true.
It is a good gift.
Did give that to my brother one year.
You give it to my grandparents all the time.
You can do that. You can get online subscriptions, digital only. We got it. We can do it. You can read the paper. The replica edition looks just like the paper, but it's online.
See? Look at what you're doing.
I know.
Making it as real as possible. Thank you all for joining this glorious Thursday. We got great weather today and tomorrow. Go out and enjoy it because cold weather's right behind this.
Yeah, it is. But I think it's like almost 50 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting a pickle game going. Let's have a pickleball tournament.
A pickle
game.
A pickle game.
What's that?
I don't play that at all, in case you noticed. Once again, thanks for joining. Hope you had a good morning. Hope you have a great day. See you tomorrow.